Hi there, it's Ruth here at Artful Stampin, and welcome to April's challenge, the fourth month of the Christmas challenge Stampathon. If you're not already involved in this, please head to my Artful Stampin page, artfulstampin.co.uk, and follow the links on the blog post to do with this, and you'll find the Facebook page that you can join in all the fun. So I'm going to just get on and start creating and explain then a little bit more to you about what it is. So this month's challenge is to create 4 Christmas cards using black, white and a pop of colour. So whatever, you can choose whatever colour you want to be that extra colour. Make it fun. So I wanted to recreate the effect of some really lovely paper that was available in the last the Christmas catalogue last year. It was this paper here. It's so gorgeous. I thought of using it, but then I thought, you guys can't get hold of that anymore. So I'm going to use this lovely music stamp here, and I'm not even going to bother mounting it. I'm just popping the Versamark ink onto it, ready to emboss this black piece of cardstock. But before I do that, I'm just going to use my embossing buddy to get rid of any kind of oils or sticky bits that might be on here. I'm just going to have that on my desk and then pop that over the top, give that a really nice push down, and then grab the white embossing powder. Just get a scrap sheet of paper here, pop that on there, and I want this to really pop, so that's why I'm using the white. And this is a really fabulous process to make something look very, very striking. So I'm just getting rid of the excess there. I'm going to pop this away. Always put your embossing powder away immediately. I've had lots of accidents where I haven't done it straight away and I've regretted it. So I'm just going to heat this and then come back to you. Right, so that's all done. So I'm going to just cut that down because I want to have 4 pieces ready to use. We're going to be making 4 cards, so that is the challenge, to make 4 Christmas cards. I'm going to cut this into quarters. So, 11, 4.5, just doing some maths in my head. So that needs to be 5 point something. There we go. That'll do. So I'm not too worried about it being strictly quarters, but I'm just going to roughly chop them into rectangles. There we go. Right, so I haven't got a I've got an idea of where I want to go with this design, but the thing I wanted to show you is how to make kind of multiple cards in one go, because especially when it comes to Christmas cards, we often need quite a few of them, so it's nice to actually make some in one go. So I'm going to do some batch card making here. So I've got these pieces to go on. And then I've also got a piece of lemon lime twist. So this is my colour that I'm going to be using as the bit that pops. And I might just cut that down a little bit more, as I don't think I need those to be that big. I want to kind of go for a bit of a assembling in the, just down in the corner. So I'm just going to trim this down. I'll see if half of this would be good. And then what I've done is I've pre-cut out using my Big Shot and using the dies that match the Star of Light stamp set. Actually, I'll go and find the name of it because I'm sure you'd want to know. They're called the Starlight Thinlits dies, and Ellen's actually used this set as well in her card that she's made. So there's a few of us taking part in this challenge, or organising this challenge. So do head to the Facebook group and you'll be able to see all the links there to everybody else's creations. Right, so I've pre-cut out some of these dies, and I've got some of the gorgeous, delicate stars there. Now with this one, I decided I think I'm going to cut this in half very, very, very carefully. because I might even do it at an angle. Actually, I think I'll just do it across there rather than trying to go right through the middle there. I'm going to just cut this off at an angle, and then I'm going to pop that behind somewhere just to poke out like that. There we go. And then the other thing I did was I used the layering circles dies, and I cut out some circles and then kept putting the dies inside each other to make these kind of like donutty, thin donutty shapes or hoops. And I'm planning to use those somehow in here as well. So I'm just going to have a little play and see what these look like, and just pop these on, do some interesting things with them. And I like making cards this way because you end up with all the cards looking a little bit different but similar. I sometimes get bored making the same sort of card over and over again, so to have a couple of different, having them slightly different designs is quite fun. So I think I'm going to put the line behind there because I've just remembered I've got the sentiment to go on, and that's going to be on Lemon Lime Twist, so I don't want to overdo it with the Lemon Lime Twist. So I'm going to get these all stamped up. Right, so I've got all my pieces assembled now. I've got my cardstock with my sentiment on it, and I've also got some Lemon Lime Twist ribbon. This is a really gorgeous ribbon here, and this ombre one as well. So I'm going to use a combination of these to put together a card, and then I think I'm just going to put them all together and do a kind of speed up version so that you guys can see me do it, but I don't take up too much of your day. So we've got these lovely little elements here. I might just cut some of this up, and maybe a couple of pieces, well, one piece here. Just going to cut that down like that. And so let's have a look at what we can do. So I want it to be centered down in this corner here. I'm just going to pop a bit of glue on the back there. I'm putting the glue towards the centre of there, but in case I want to tuck things in later underneath there. So pop that there like that, and just put a little bit of glue on the edge of that die there. I want to tuck that in, tuck that into there, like that. I'm going to use some dimensionals on the back of that circle. So I've got some pieces that I can use up here. Don't forget to use your end pieces up. Just going to pop that on the back of there. Create a little bit of a, I don't know what you call this. I've seen lots of people doing this. I don't know if it has an official name. Little twiddle of ribbon. I'm going to call it a twiddle. There we go. I'll just move that over slightly. There we go. My little twiddle of ribbon. Pop that there. Like that, I think. I'm just going to put some more dimensionals on the back of here to make sure it really sticks down. Okay, up a tiny little bit of glue, so very thin coating on the back of there because it's so tiny. Just hold that there for a few seconds and pop that on top there. Also got this piece here, I don't know if that's going to go anywhere. No, we'll leave that one off. And then I really want to be able to put this somewhere. Oh, that might go there. Even there. It's a great thing about this. You can just sort of play around with it until you're happy. I'm going to cut this, trim this down a little bit because it's taking up a little bit too much room. A bit off the top. Going to stick that into place. Now I am aware I've got a lot of white space up here, so I'm thinking of having a look at the images that are on that stamp set. So there's some really cute little stars. Also this really fun image here, which I don't think I've ever inked up. No, I haven't. I've definitely not inked it up. It's still very, very clean. So I'm just going to pop that on a little block like that and see if we can just fill, not completely fill, but just have it not so stark over there. I like that. I'm going to use that stamp again. Gosh, it's funny how you can have stamp sets for ages and not realise. Right, so I'm just going to go ahead and make the rest of them and speed up the process, and I'll come back to you with all 4 of them. Hi guys, so I finished all the cards, and on reflection I realised that this has got quite a big kind of space to it that I want to just add some other little bits to. So I've got some retired little sequins here. You could use anything, you know, you've got at home to do things like this, just to fill up some space. I'm just putting a little bit of Tombow down, and I just want to pop a couple of stars there just to fill that little bit of kind of very stark white circle space. So there we go, that's it. Right, I'm happier with that now. So I hope you've enjoyed today's challenge. So if you want to take part, please head to artfulstampin.co.uk, click on the link to the Facebook group and take part. If it's your first month, don't worry, just come and join in straight away. Basically, for every month that you take part, you get a ticket that's going to go into a draw. So if it's your first month, you get 1 ticket, second month you get 2, and basically at the end we're going to have a draw for £50 worth of Stampin' Up products. So I'm doing it here in the UK, we've got Denise in America, and we've got Rosalie and Ellen in Australia. So go and have a look and see what other things that they've created. I've already seen some, and they're beautiful. So hope to see you next month back here for the Christmas Challenge Stampathon. Take care guys, bye!